So just earlier, we got some update notes for the Korean server, and these changes will undoubtedly come to us later on March the 6th when we get to Londres. We can also see a concrete date of when solo dungeons will be first available, and also be aware a lot of our currencies will be getting deleted. So let's quickly go through everything you need to know in this video. This update comes with even more nerfs to the sword and shield. Wave of Annihilation, which is a new effect part of the new masteries we'll be getting, is basically what makes crossbow and sword and shield possible, is indeed getting nerfed, but just to 50 times per second. I'm not 100% sure how impactful that nerf is going to be, but it's most likely just going to affect when you have like 10 plus guys around you. You'd now only be able to hit them 5 times with this effect versus an infinite amount of times. If you've seen any gameplay, you may have noticed those spinners on sword and crossbow is kind of insane in Korea. We will be getting it too, but with a cap now of 50 times per second. It also comes with a slight fix to this specialization, which is just conditional based on your wisdom. Then there were just a lot of fixes here to, say, immunity against certain CC effects. Dagger had that when you enter your stealth, but these are just against normal monsters. The greatsword had a fix here, crossbow to the nimble leap, again for the immunity against monsters, the staff as well, the spear, and then some gear adjustments too, with that immunity not working properly against monsters. And the giant Cordy sword with the poison, it'll now properly give the evasion reduction. And they did go and fix where you can now see the attack power increase effect on Da Vinci. But now we go to some other updates here. The devs do apologize about not releasing one-man dungeons this February. You can see, as per this roadmap, that was their plan, but now it's being delayed to Wednesday, March the 5th, which is a day earlier than we'll be getting them on March the 6th. Be aware of a content schedule change on March the 5th as well, along with tax transportation. The method for starting will change. It will now take place at a fixed time rather than being selectable by the one who owns the castle. For Korea, that's these times. But then we move to item and production changes. They'll be deleting a ton of currencies and replacing them with new ones. All these soul shards will be gone. And I'm not sure what they will be replacing them with, but there will be a new NPC to be able to still purchase the other items that you could before. I'm very confident they're doing all of this just for us on global, so that we cannot actually make use of pre-stacking all of these soul shards. Many of you have like over 1,000 on like 1-star and 2-star soul shards. And on Korea, you can spend 2-star soul shards to purchase tier 2 gear. And what this change will basically do is still allow you to purchase the old items with those soul shards, but not obtain the new items they're going to introduce, which is going to be the tier 2 stuff. Now, this is just assumptions, but that is what I'm pretty confident they're doing. Some of you who weren't pre-stacking all of these currencies, that's going to be a good thing. But those of you who were are going to be a bit disappointed. This includes all of the abyssal currencies, so those open world dungeon currencies. No point saving that up. It's not going to be useful to buy tier 2 gear like it is in Korea. All of those soul shards, the 1-star, 2 stars, none of them will be able to be spent on 2-star gear. All of it's being changed, so it basically makes it pointless to have pre-stacked them all. It's still fine. You can make use of those soul shards, you can buy unlock stones, you can purchase tier 1 gear, and then use that for trading your tier 2 gear. But it's a very sneaky way for them to go about it. I'm sure we'll get more concrete confirmation of this if it's going to be like, we're deleting all your soul shards, spend them now before they're gone. I'm sure we don't have to worry so much that they will delete them without letting you spend them on the stuff we can currently get. Tico Talks might announce the change. So this basically allows them to introduce a new currency in those, say, 2-star dungeons that we will be able to farm moving forward after we get the tier 2 update, allowing you to get that currency to get tier 2 gear, rather than spending our old currency to get tier 2 gear and, say, get ahead of anybody who didn't pre-stack like thousands of these soul shards, thousands of this abyss currencies. Because yeah, you were able to get a ton of tier 2 gear if you were pre-stacking, and now this change basically stops that. Other than that, just a fix to cooperative events here, like the Lantern Seed Festival wasn't giving the correct amount of rewards or wasn't displaying it when you were using a certificate. It's supposed to give you like 26 polished crystals, 7 ores, and 12 cooking ingredients at the max tier there. But that's it for this update. I'll be sure to keep you guys posted on any further news we obtain, including Tico talks on potentially next Wednesday, tomorrow. So that's it for now. Thanks all for watching.